Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Fairlawn and our celebration of the Feast of St. Francis and our celebrating our blessing of the animals. I have a few things you need to know just so you have them. First of all, if I say sit, I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to him. We do have treats for the dogs, and if you need one, just come on up to the front and we'll get you one. We have treats for the cats too, but I think they've only shown up in photographs today. And we have snails, pet snails here today, but we don't have treats because I wasn't prepared for that. I'm sorry. So we will be out here for about half an hour, and then we will take a break. We will move inside. There's a wonderful gentleman back there dressed all in black with a hat and a camera, and he will take pictures of your pets or your pictures of your pets after we stop here and before we go inside. And then Charlotte is right there. Charlotte has a clipboard, and she will take down your name and email address and stuff if you want us to send you one of the professional portraits of your pet. Or pets, because I think there's more than one snail in the bag. There is a water dish here. There are poop bags here for the dogs. And I think that's all you need to know. If I think of anything else, I'll tell you later. So you do have an order of service, a bulletin. Let me just hang this up. So, yep. So what you need to know about, this is Sundance. He's my dog. I think he's kind of also the church dog. And you will see him wandering around and then occasionally doing these violent maneuvers. I have trained Sundance to eat wasps. So if one comes near you, just call him over and he will gobble it down for you. And no, that is not being inhumane. He swallows them whole and he digests them instantly. And I can't really do this, can I, without holding it up? Closer, better. Okay. Our church is on Turtle Island. This is sacred land, as is the land where our homes and businesses and schools are built. This land is the territory of the Huron people, Anishinaabe people, Haudenosaunee people, and the people of the Mississauga of the New Credit. Today, the meeting place of Tekaronto is still home to many Indigenous people who share Turtle Island with us. And we acknowledge today our gratitude that in spite of broken treaties, covenants, and trust, they have agreed to enter into partnership with us to work toward justice and reconciliation. I invite you to share this with me and to read what is in bold and italics. Praise the Creator wherever you are, on the heights, in the valleys, on the waters, in the sky. Sun and moon praise the Creator, and all of you bright stars. Caretakers of all creatures, seen and unseen. Caretakers of possibilities. Caretakers of imagination. Caretakers of a planet with enough resources to feed us all. Caretakers of a planet of power and fragility.
Responsible to care. All of us, young and not so young, we have been created equally and compassionate. Praise the Creator.
Okay, can anybody tell me why pets are good for us? They reduce your blood pressure. Fabulous companions. Keep us out walking. Unconditional love. They make us happy. That's it? Oh, they comfort us when we lose a loved one. Mm-hmm. They let us sleep in. Yes. We need to talk about that. Sorry, what did you say? They give us something to care for. Yeah. Anybody or anything else? They keep you warm. Uh-huh.
They get us out of the house to exercise.
They get us out of the house to exercise. They don't talk back. Is that what you said? Yes. And the other side of that is they're good listeners, and the other side of that is they keep our secrets. Ah. Anything else you can tell me about what? Yep. They warn us of danger. Mm-hmm. Have any of you seen the videos of the service dogs that know when someone's about to have a seizure, and they push the person onto the floor, and they open the fridge and they get them a bottle of water, and then they hold that bottle of water on the back of their neck or under their chin for them? It's amazing. Anything else? So, oh yeah, Amy? They sense your pain. Anything else? So there's an article I read by a neuroscientist in the UK who says they are also good for us cognitively when we get old. That they help with our brain function. And dogs in particular help us with our memories. So if you have a dog, your memory is better. And one of the reasons is the dogs remind us of things. They go, remember me? Remember me? Remember me? Have we eaten yet? Have we eaten yet? Have we eaten yet? Where are you? I need you right now. Don't forget about me. It's time to eat. And they remind us of things. Now, cats also remind us of things, mostly who's in charge, and a little bit about how dare that you forget me. But they also stimulate a different part of the brain. Dogs definitely memory. Cats, the part of us that reason, because we have to be really agile to own a cat. You have to be smart all the time because you never know what they're going to get up to next. Dogs always have faces that betray guilt. Cats never do. Dogs remind us what it is to be a sinner, and cats tell us there's no such thing. What the neuroscience didn't tell us, sadly, is whether or not fish, gerbils, and even snails, and we have snails here today, help us with cognitively when we age. So that's all because apparently birds make too much noise. They're too distracting. And the other ones, they don't stick around long enough to push our memories, a reality of our creation. So that is all by way of saying, if you are over 60, and a few of you are, and you do not have a pet, hang around every once in a while with somebody who does. Offer to take their dog for a walk or just sit with the dog, whatever. Pretend that you like their cat. You can sit with their cat for a little while. Cats know whether or not you like them. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but cats also go directly to people who do not like them. And there's a reason for this too. People who don't like cats keep their eyes on the cat all the time. And the cat thinks, oh, you need me. I'm going to come over and see you. So if you don't like cats, don't look at them. Cats also are very good for our vocabulary. Because if you forget to feed the cat, and you're not paying attention to the cat when it's telling you that you've forgotten, the cat will climb the curtains and you will remember names that you do not want, words that you do not want the neighbors to hear you say, and they will come out of your mouth at the same time. we all get different reactions from these creatures that we've been blessed with. And last Thursday, Rosalie, you're here. Rosalie went with me to local retirement residence. She did not bring her dog, but I brought Sundance because they asked me to. And when Sundance was in the room with all the people who came for the service, he got 4 reactions. One was, "Stay away, I'm allergic." Another one was, "I'm afraid of dogs, please keep him away." Another one was, "Can I pat him?" And he said, "Of course." And the fourth one was, "Bring him here right now." We all get stimulated by different things and respond different ways to what we have around us. But what I'm reminded of is when we're finished there and I put him in the car and I take him home and we go for another walk because he needs the exercise and I feed him is I have a responsibility to care for him. If you have a pet, you know you have a responsibility to care for your pet. And if you live in this creation, you have a responsibility to care for this recreation. And that is who we are as people of faith. So now I have some questions or an opportunity. I'm not worried about the noise. I just want to make sure they're not coming here. We have called this in the past or last year the blessing of the pets, and I want to do exactly the same thing this year and to say this is not us blessing the pets. This is us acknowledging that they are a blessing to us. So who would like to tell us something about their pet and how their pet is a blessing? Charlotte would? Did Charlotte already put up her hand? Charlotte, come on up here. My microphone will not reach quite far enough for you. Tell us about your pet and why your pet's a blessing. I'll hold the picture.
This is my cat, Cinder. She's 7 years old, and she's a blessing because whenever I'm sad, she'll come and comfort me and just be there. So, yeah.
Bless you, Cinder.
Yeah,
Thank you. Who else? Come on up. You can bring your grandma with you if you want. So, strawberries. So what's your name?
Shay.
Shay, and what do you have here?
Snails.
How many snails do you have?
2.
And do they have names?
Yes.
What are they?
Rosie and Daisy.
Rosie and Daisy. Perfect.
Yes.
And why are you fond of, or why are Rosie and Daisy a blessing?
Why
do you like them?
Because they're not annoying like my cat.
They're not annoying like your cat. I'm liking this already.
And how did you get them, Shay?
I got them from the garden.
You got them from the garden? Oh, so they're wild snails.
Yes, and they're 3.5 years old. No, sorry, 2.5 years old.
And they're 2.5 years old. How old do snails get?
15 to 20 years.
15 to 20 years? You've taken on a lot of responsibility there. Thank you.
Shay, what do you feed them?
I just feed them like anything.
They eat anything. And what are they eating today?
Strawberries.
We made
Strawberries.
salad,
You
right?
made a strawberry salad? Yeah?
Strawberries.
Nice.
One's on the top.
One's on the top. I see that.
Okay, and this is the annoying cat.
Okay, can I?
I can hold this.
And you hold this. And you tell me about your cat.
My cat is 3 years old, and
What's her name?
her name's Cinnamon, and I like her because she cuddles me at night.
She cuddles you at night?
Yes.
Does Cinnamon ever lock you outside your room? Oh, that's too bad, because then you could sing, "Cinnamon, let me in." Too old for most of you. Thank you so much for telling us about your cat and the blessing of your cat and your... Oh, you've got another one?
Well, you can. Do you want to share?
No, you're going.
Okay. So, Shay and her family are fortunate to be with me fortunate to be with me for a few weeks until they move to their new house. So Cinnamon's not with us right now. The snails are, because I have 2 cats who would be fascinated with Cinnamon, and I didn't know we had the snails until yesterday. So I keep the snails well away from these 2 cats. So Dexy's on the left, you can't see him. Dexy's close to 19 pounds. He's part Maine Coon, and he's a polydactyl. So he has 6 digits on each paw. And he was a rescue that, Dex is about 8 years now. He was a rescue, he was under a pound when we saved him. So he was the runt of the litter and nobody wanted him. And then we have Casper. Casper, I never had a purebred before. Again, a rescue at 2. I discovered why they didn't want him. Dex needed a friend. His mate had passed with kidney cancer. So we got Casper, and the reason they were getting rid of him is he had rotten teeth. So Casper became a very expensive cat. And currently, we're going through, he was hemorrhaging behind the eyes, but he's all better. Anyways, that's how we ended up with Casper, and they both get along great. But we're keeping Rosie and Daisy away from them because they might be of interest. And I think that's it for our animals in the house.
So Dex went from 1 pound to 19 pounds?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
He's big.
He's big, yeah.
Very big cat.
All right.
Anyways, thank you for the blessing.
You're very welcome. You're
I think the snails need it more.
they're all a blessing to the rest of us.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else want to tell us about their picture or their animal? Come on up. I will hold. You will talk.
So I've got 2 cats to talk about today. I'm speaking on behalf of Shirley. This is Shirley's cat, Madison. She's 9 years old, and it looks like she's laying on a heating pad in this photo, living the life. All right, and then next photo is there anything else you'd like to say about your cat? All right. This is my cat, Lightning. He is 12 years old now. He is a blessing because he makes sure there's never a dull moment in our house. His favorite activities are eating plants and running around with his favorite toy, the Crinkle Puff, which is a fluff ball with tinfoil in it. And he likes to lay on people's legs while they're sleeping and take up the entire bed, even though he's pretty small. And he's just a real joy, and he's a great guy. I love him.
Anybody else? Picture. Oh, here we go. Come here, sweetheart.
This is Declan.
Okay, good.
This is Declan. He's a Bichon, and he's 5 years old. No, he's not as. No, he likes camp. Gotta like camp. A year ago, when we had this little service, he was here, but he was. We were holding him because he was awaiting surgery on his back left leg, I think it was, which was successful, as you can see, and he's good now. 2 things that he does. One is he, when we feed him at night, we feed him soft food. He likes that, and he goes and gets this toy. We call it the roadkill. It's a dog toy, and he sort of carries it around very carefully and prominently in the kitchen. Make sure we see it every time he eats this soft food. He does that. It's just he never touches this toy otherwise, but. So, and what was the other thing I was going to?
Throwing the goose.
Throwing the goose.
He sleeps on your head.
Well, he sleeps. Yes, he sleeps on my head. Sometimes on my wife's head. Anyway, he's a good dog. He's a little bad-tempered at times, but and he likes grass, and he's a blessing to us.
And he's a blessing to you. Thank you.
Come on.
Anybody else want to tell us about their dog? Oh, come on up. I don't know if I can reach all the way over to you, Carissa.
I think I can talk loud enough. It's very sweet.
Hang on. Give me a chance. Yeah, we're going to reach. There you go.
Hi, this is Carissa Urquhart. I used to have a turtle when I grew up, and that was my pet, and I had to take care of it, and she lived with us for a long, long time. This was back in Germany.
How long?
I think about at least 10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years, at least. Minimum. Okay. Anybody else want to tell us about their creature, their gift, their blessing? Oh, can you come up? Thank you. I know I can't reach all the way back there.
Thank you. How do I speak into this directed like this? Hi, my name is Isabella. My dog Chase is over there in the corner with my husband. Chase is a blessing to us for many, many reasons. The one I want to talk about is having to walk a dog every day in some of the beautiful parks around us means that we get to enjoy the miracles of all the seasons, including the snow and ice. But spring in Muir Park is just so beautiful with the squill, and summer so beautifully arranged by our Parks Department, and of course the glories of fall. So I cannot say enough about getting a pet that forces you out into the real and gorgeous world.
Thank you, Isabel. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Oh, sweetheart.
Hi, everyone. This is Kaya. Kaya is about 5.5 years old. We got her on March 15th, 2020, when she was 3 months old, right the day before everything shut down. She flew here from St. Lucia that evening. So Kaya was 3.5 months when we got her on March 15th, 2020, the day before everything shut down, which was actually the best time to get a puppy and potty train because we had all the time in the world to stay at home. So that has been a huge blessing for us. And now 5 years later, she's been a terrific dog, loves to run around and explore and chase squirrels.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Kaya. There's snacks in the bag on the table, too.
She'll help herself.
Okay. All right. I think that's the cat bag, though, but if she wants to. Okay. I was saying to the folks at the retirement residence on Thursday that sometimes pets surprise us. And those of you who have them know this, and they're a blessing in disguise, and sometimes it's a great disguise. And I thought of that when you were talking about walking your dog in all 4 seasons. Some of you know that after I got Sundance, I talked to the breeder and found out that he was not bred as one of those nice, well, he was nice, but not one of those nice, quiet, gets along with everybody golden retriever, sleeps 20 hours a day. He was bred as a hunting dog, I found out afterwards. He is very high energy. He will swim for 3 hours. And he gets me out 4 times a day. And I'm most of the time I'm fine with that, but there are days in January when I go, you don't need to go out again. And he does. And the other thing I want to say about this sweetheart here is I don't know if it just works, but if you're not aggressive with the dog and you hold out your hand and you don't look at them and you call them sweetheart, they're very relaxed with you. I met a guy hitchhiking across Canada a few years ago, and he had the biggest, ugliest German Shepherd I have ever seen. And I think that it was named like Killer or something. And I said, "Can I pet your dog?" And he said, "No, he'll kill you." And I said, "Okay." And I just looked at the dog and said, "How are you today, sweetheart?" And came right over, tail wagging. And the guy said to me, he's not a girl. I said, I know, but every dog loves to be called sweetheart. All of us love to be called sweetheart. So that's my tip to you for today. You have to be cautious and smart about approaching a dog you don't know, but if you call them sweetheart, it's going to increase your chances of making a new friend. All right, we are going to offer a prayer, and then we will be finished. So if you will just enjoy the words. Jesus, we are here together with your creatures in this circle of life. Thanks for being in our circle to celebrate with us. Jesus, we celebrate this creation. May it be blessed with peace. May our animals know how important they are to us. And may all the world know how important it is to us. In the name of the Creator, we cry with all in the circle of life, thank you for this life. Thanks. Amen. So we're going to have the second half of the service inside. It'll last about 20 minutes. You are welcome to bring your pets inside with you if you want to. The treats are still here on the front of the table. And don't forget, this is your opportunity to get a picture taken of your pet as well. And we'll make sure that Charlotte finds you so that we get your email address just in case you want a copy of the photograph. They were great pictures last year. I'm pretty sure you'll want it this year. Okay, so we'll see some or all of you inside. Don't rush, we've got lots of time.
Words of comfort, Matthew 11:25 to 29. Jesus said, I praise you, Holy Parent, creator of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and intelligent and have shown them the babies. Indeed, Holy Parent, this brings you happiness. My parent, who is your parent, has handed all things over to me. No one knows the child except the parent, and nobody knows the parent except the child. And anyone to whom the child wants to reveal them. Come to me, all you who are struggling hard and carrying heavy loads, and I will give you rest. Put on my yoke and learn from me. I am gentle and humble, and you will find a rest for yourselves. Amen.
Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Eleanor. And thank you, Carissa. And they're still outside. So thank you, Joanne and Shin Lee, for arranging for 2 services today, one outside and one in, and getting all the stuff ready for that. And thanks to our coffee crew who have vanished, but will return shortly so that you can have some coffee together after the service. Hope you get to enjoy that. Oh, look at that. I said that and they came in the door. What if we could listen like the great salmon who goes about its ordinary life when suddenly something shifts? It does not come as a thunderous revelation, but a quiet knowing you have been preparing all your life to trust. The path lived until now no longer satisfies, but the path ahead seems thousands of miles long. And your womb is heavy. There is no refusing this ancient call, and to know ourselves as not alone, but part of generations before us who, like the salmon, share in this inheritance. You now hear only the rush of energy that comes with starting the long return home and the pull in the blood which cannot be ignored. I like to imagine the salmon swimming across the ocean, as if that weren't daunting enough. And after that endless voyage, it must face the mouth of the mighty river. Does she hesitate, even for a moment? Does he want to turn back to less turbulent waters? But there is something ripening in their bellies. Perhaps your list of pressing tasks is still long. Leave it there, fluttering in the breeze, uncrossed, undone, unfinished, to do the only thing you can do, which is to swim, to be carried by the waves and tide, and to know when to let the current carry you, and when to fight it with all your strength, and to know even this, yes, will demand more than you are willing to give, your life, for a new birth. What you think you know, for the ancient call home. We close with a celebratory prayer today attributed to St. Francis. Much of it he did write. And if you wish, I invite you to read this along with me. Most high, all-powerful, good Creator, yours are the praises, the glory, the honor, and all blessings. To you alone, Most High, do they belong, and no one is worthy to mention your name. But praised be you, my Creator, with all your creatures, especially brother sun, who is the day, and through whom you give us light. And he is beautiful and radiant with great splendor, and bears a likeness to you, most Holy One. Praised be you, my Creator, through sister moon and the stars. In heaven you formed them clear and precious and beautiful. Praised be you, my Creator, through brother wind, and through the air cloudy and serene, and every kind of weather, through which you give sustenance to your creatures. Praised be you, my Creator, through sister water, which is very useful and humble and precious and chaste. Praised be you, my Creator, through brother fire, through whom you light the night, and he is beautiful and playful and robust and strong. Praised be you, my Creator, through sister Mother Earth, who sustains us and governs us, and who produces varied fruits with colored flowers and herbs. Praised be you, my Creator, through those who give pardon for your love, and bear infirmity and tribulation. Blessed are those who endure in peace, for by you, Most High, they shall be crowned. Praised be you, my Creator, through our sister bodily death, from whom no living person can escape. Blessed are those whom death will find in your most holy will, and for the second death shall do them no harm. Praise and bless our Creator, and give thanks, and serve them with great humility. Amen. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate this content, please share it with your friends. Consider giving us a like, subscribing, and hitting the notification icon, as it really helps our channel. And as always, be good to you.